for Amnesia episode 3, so let's get into this. So this week's episode of Amnesia, I don't know what to really rate it, so I'm gonna put it as an interesting. How about that? I just put it as an interesting because really, I'm confused. Because I don't really know exactly what's going on. So hopefully next episode we get some answers. So let me give you my thoughts and opinions and so on and so forth. So yeah, let's do this. So right now Shin is taking care of Hyorin. She's at her home and stuff like that, but things are confusing and between them as well. Though Hyorin right now is questioning whether she's in reality or she's dreaming or something. So, but we don't know really. It seems like she's in reality, but we don't know. So Shin ends up telling this lie that they've been dating for a year, and she agrees to this. Though they haven't been dating for a year, they've only been dating for 3 months. So he knows something's wrong with her memory. So she may have amnesia. So now that Shin actually knows she has amnesia, he ends up trying to help her and jog her memory by going to like her school and showing her things that she was in, like she used to sing and stuff like that. You know, she's part of a band and stuff, but it wasn't really jogging her memory, so it kind of didn't work out at the end of the day. So one thing I want to note though, apparently it doesn't seem like they went back in time. It still seems like it's the present time, and mainly because the last episode she fell off a cliff, right? And I thought they went back after that time because, you know, things seem different. That looked like the calendar went back in time, so I thought they went back in time, but that's not the case actually. They're still in the present time, and they know that she fell off a cliff, and that's why she was in the hospital and everything. So I'm confused what's really going on. So she ends up having to talk to these 2 girls. And then they basically end up explaining what happened. So the whole thing with their story, and it came to Hyorin's story, because she still remembers some of the stuff that happened, it seems like it doesn't really check out between their story, because one is the girls and the rest of the whole, you know, the whole cafe, they end up going over there to go see a meteor shower, right? That's not the case actually. That's not what that's what Hyorin remembers, but that's not what they remember. So it's kind of throwing her off right there. Another thing is what they said about Shin. Apparently Shin seemed kind of odd or off when it came to, you know, Hyorin hurting herself and, you know, fall off the cliff. You know, it's like really weird how she was feeling or how he's reacting, I mean. And the other thing was there's another guy that was trying to help look for Hyorin, and it was a green hair guy that was, you know, in the last episode going crazy like and stuff. So yeah. But at the end of this episode, Hyorin ends up asking Shin his side of the story of what happened, you know, when she fell off that cliff and everything like that. Apparently he didn't really want to answer, and he seemed very like scared or hurt. Like he was holding on to his hands like I can't tell, and he's blaming himself for why she got hurt. So it's just like it was really weird. It was really weird. And I was like, what the heck is going on? And also at the end of this episode, we actually end up hearing Orion's voice finally. So yeah, I'm confused. Okay, I'm really confused what's going on with the show at this point. I'm just like, what is going on? Like seriously. Like, why did Orion even disappear in the first place? That's the one thing I'm really confused about. And he's finally saying something in this episode, like she's finally hearing him now. And it's just like what happened? Like, it's possible Orion saved her. Because, I mean, if you think about it, you fall off a cliff, you probably won't survive that. But she did. And the only thing that got hurt was like her neck. So he has like a little bandage on her neck. Which is why I know this may be reality for her, not a dream, you know. Because it would be weird if it was just a dream or like future sight where she can see what will happen to her in the future, you know. But I don't think that's what the case is, because she actually got hurt at that moment. So I'm just like, I don't believe it's that either. I don't really know what's going on. I'm not sure if it's going back in time or I don't really know what to say when it comes to this. What's going on with Shin? That's one thing I gotta ask. What's going on with Shin? Like he killed a man for one, and his reluctance to not say anything about the incident that happened to Hyorin, you know, your girlfriend, you know, which was also weird too. Apparently they're together, like, because the thing is, it didn't really seem like that. It didn't seem like they were friends, you know what I mean? But apparently, you know, they're not friends. That's why he kissed her, because, you know, they've been together from that time. So it's just like it's weird. I didn't expect that. So yeah, I just like, what's going on with Shin? That's one thing I gotta say. Also, one thing I did forget to mention, something was different about some of the people. Well, not everybody, but one person in particular was Waka. This sucker seemed so odd. Like he wasn't like this. He seemed almost like androgynous in a sense. Like it's like what's going on with this guy? The way he even talks was really odd. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if it's going back, or like she's in a different dimension where they're actually together. Because like the other one, because that's what could be. That's what it could be. That's what it could have been. Like she went to a different dimension after she fell or something. She still got hurt, of course, but when she woke back up, it's still the same people. Some of the personalities still stay the same, but some people did change, because we still haven't seen Kento or Iki yet, so we don't know how their personalities are. Iki, we know he's like almost like this playboyish kind of guy, so I guess I don't know what's really happening. All I know is that I want to know. We need some answers. Hopefully next episode we get some answers, because like I'm really confused on what's going on here. But so yeah, so that's really all I gotta say. So but Hyorin, you know, hopefully she can get some memories back. Hopefully see Orion again, and I want to hear his side of the story, what happened too, because again he was coming at her, so I want to know what's going on with that as well. So yeah, leave your comments below and tell me what you think of the episode. Like this review and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more Amnesia reviews. Like I said, I'm sorry, like this one seems a little kind of, this review seems kind of like I don't know how to really put it, because I'm just really confused with this episode. I'm sorry, like this show is really confusing me. But if you guys have any theories or anything like that, leave it down below. Because what I'm thinking is she must be going through dimensions. That's what's going on. She may be going through dimensions, and she woke back up in a different dimension. And I think we might have another incident where we might see a different, like someone be different again. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's gonna be different dimensions. That's what I think it is. I think it's different dimensions. But yeah, leave comments what you think. Like this video. Yeah, I mean, you know what to do. You know what to do. So yeah, it's been the Thabreakmaster, and until then, break out.